Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Friday.
Hello, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
How's everybody doing?
Another week has gone by. I can't even believe it.
I was totally drug in here. Why is this like this? This is your...
Yeah, I know. I didn't think that you were going to come, honestly.
I didn't either because I was about passed out. But here I am.
Well, I hope everyone had a good week, TGIF. It is the JC live show. What do we call it? Free Speech Friday. So you can basically say whatever the hell you want to say.
Crazy ass Friday.
It is night, so hopefully the kids are not up. So if there's a little bit of swearing here and there, we apologize beforehand.
Are you doing a disclaimer?
I won't do it. I'm
Like,
not an
when?
attorney. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on YouTube, something like that. I had to do like this financial thing because I was talking about stock the other day. I'm like, I put a little note in there saying, hey, I'm not like, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. Do what the hell you want. This type of thing. Because if not, people get nuts.
What's that thing called? EP trade?
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
You don't even know?
No,
I don't even know what that
remember.
is either.
I was drugged here, like drugged out of the house here. I'm
This is
very
true.
tired, so I have a disclaimer. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth tonight.
That's
Beware.
scary. That is scary. All right. So it was a bunch of things that happened this week. One, I can't even believe this, but SpaceX was valued at $350 billion with a B. And that's like, it was 220 or 250 just in September. So in like 2 or 3 months, all of these brilliant financial people said, you know what? SpaceX is worth an extra $100 billion because we said so. So I did a whole piece talking about the possibility of an IPO, and I just don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. Elon Musk wants to have complete control over his businesses, and I don't think he's very happy that he doesn't have control of Tesla and this type of thing. We see that you don't have a X on the NASDAQ or something, right? Like we had Twitter. So I think he's going to keep this stuff private. He doesn't really need to go public. He doesn't need the public's money, right? He's making enough. And I found out that SpaceX Starlink actually makes 70% of the revenue in comparison to 30% being SpaceX, being the rocket business. The satellite business, what we all use, is 70%. That is a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. So that that straight out valuation that came out at $350 billion, that's 70% just SpaceX Starlink. That just shows how just of a monstrosity this thing is going to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So anyways, so we talked about that this week. We also talked about, and then we'll get into saying hellos to everyone. Yeah. We talked about Elon Musk versus our friend over there, Bozo, right? Bozo the Clown, Jeff Bezos. And his Project Kuiper, which doesn't have a single satellite in space, and how he actually had the Weywolves, cast iron Weywolves, to say he does have them. I don't know if they're attached, but he has them, cast iron Weywolves, that he believes that his Blue Origin, which is the equivalent to SpaceX, right? His Blue Origin, that couldn't even put his satellites, his Project Kuiper, into space. They had to recruit. They had to contract ULA to do it. But he believes Blue Origin is going to be worth more than Amazon. Really? And Amazon is worth $2.3 trillion. That's with a T, $2.3 trillion.
Wish I had just a little bit.
Just take a little, like 1% is enough. I'll take 1%.
In the last couple of months, if I just had a little bit of that, I would just...
Just like all that?
Yes.
Just like all that.
Ugh.
And then, of course, we just did a video about the DTC, that they finally finished the Constellation, the first portion, let's call it, of the Constellation. So what is it, 200 and some?
Also,
or
really
something
quick,
like that. Yeah, go ahead.
David Fofi.
Fofi? Yes.
He said, please get the bathroom done.
Yes. Appreciate that.
Please.
Yep. Tomorrow is Saturday. We'll be back in the bathroom where I like to be for the entire day. I will be hands and knees in the bathroom. Thank you for that.
In 2 months, guys. 2 years and 2 months.
Yes.
If I just had a little bit of those trillions of dollars.
Could you imagine? Yeah, just like 1% would be, what is it, 2.3 billion. We could deal
I'm
with that.
a good sharer too. Like
Let's
I'm a
share.
good
We'll share with
sharer.
everyone.
I
We
am.
brought in like $1 billion. We just like throw money
oh my
around.
God. And I would have fun doing it too.
Yeah. You know how many people you can help with billions of dollars?
John K. Wolf said, all rich people have a big head. Okay.
There you go. Very to the point.
What's up, guys? I'm seeing you on the chat.
Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
No, I'm just tired. My throat hurts.
You just have to
And
deal with it. Just pull through. You'll make it. I know you will.
This is what I get. I worked my job.
I am very
all week,
compassionate.
and then this is what I get. And no bathroom.
And no bathroom.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So who do we have here?
All right,
You want me to
we
start
have
calling out people?
Everybody. I've been saying hi online
All
on
right.
the chat. I mean, you know.
Well, let's verbally call them out.
Yes,
and
go
say hello.
ahead. 83 Jeep, William, Baverick, Dominic, what's going on, you guys? Howdy. Rod,
Howdy.
Ricky Joe, Fragile, 1976.
How you
It's
doing?
pretty chilly here too. Slight breeze makes it worse. Oof. Listen,
Always.
we're like in the 50s here right now.
Oh, that's
Look at
in
me.
Florida? We
I
have no blood.
I look like
Yeah, you're just like got
in
a.
New York. So yeah. Let's see. Ricky Joe, how is it possible that when we moved our AT&T Internet Air and put it on shelf near the roof, the signal pings and speed have gotten better than when it was just sitting on the dresser?
Yeah, it really just has to do with, like line of sight or where it can get through easier. For some reason, remember, the AT&T as well as Verizon and the T-Mobile home internet, those have omnidirectional antennas in them. In other words, they don't point in any direction. They pull signal from everywhere. So you can't really point them in any direction, but you can get them to higher, like let's say locations. The higher the location, usually the better. You really want the signal to come through the roof and not through the walls, unless you have like a wood frame house. Like we have cinder block here and we have poured concrete. So we have like 8.5 inches of poured concrete. It's very difficult to get signal in here. So what I have is an external, and you can get one of those too. Waveform puts them out. We do a 20% discount, I think, through them. If you go to JCristina.com/antenna, JCristina.com/antenna, Waveform will give you like a discount. I think it's like 20% or something. There's external MIMO antennas that literally will plug right into either Verizon or the T-Mobile or the AT&T Internet Air, I think they call it. It'll just plug in, and now the antenna is receiving from outside of the building, and you will literally get like double the speed. I mean, I got double the speed, double up, double down, and I got just the latency
What
was
did you
much
have
better
fixed
too.
in the house this week?
We had one of the Aeros 6E routers or something. When they installed the fiber at the location, they put in Amazon Aeros, just complete garbage. Gigabit supposedly routers or APs or access points, and they're just trash. They're just junk. I mean, they work okay, but they're not like high quality really. They like using them because they have a really good behind the scenes back end to them, so that these ISPs and stuff can kind of peek into your system easier to see what's going on. That's really why they use them for the most part. Let me see here. So what I was saying before was that finally SpaceX Starlink, they ended up finishing their DTC or direct to cell constellation, and it's sitting at about, I think it's right around 53 is the inclination. So this way it gets a good swath, a good portion of the north and the south of the globe. And they're going to be launching another constellation, another string, let's say, right around 70 to 90 inclination. So this way they'll be able to get the North Pole, and then they'll do the same thing on the South Pole. So they'll be able to get everyone. So Really interesting stuff. That means that T-Mobile, just like Elon Musk predicted, before the end of this year, T-Mobile will use the DTC. You will be able to use DTC if you have T-Mobile and there's an emergency or you don't have any signal. So that's pretty neat.
All right. I'm going to call a super chat. Flying Pretzel. Family just had Texas Roadhouse. Now tuning in for JCristina.
Nice.
Gerbs.
That's-
My Gerbs in Texas.
That's yummy.
I know.
Texas Roadhouse.
All right. I'm going to get into a little bit
Thank you very much.
A little bit of more. I can't talk. A little bit of more.
A little bit of more. I'm okay with that.
Hello.
What does it say? It's 37 degrees in Utah, Jared just said. Yee.
I'm going to say hi to a couple more people.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm going to backtrack and get to some of these questions.
All right. Say
you
hello,
guys,
everyone.
I apologize. I'm a little slow tonight.
You're good.
Rod, hello. Blackhawk Kalasa. Eric McMahon, how you doing? Backup. Shannon is here and
Shannon's
driving
in the
home,
house.
so I won't be typing until I get there. Copy that.
Drive safe, Shannon. Drive safe.
Low Tech Greg is here.
How you doing?
Atomic MT Biker. Let's see. Michael Hari.
How you doing, Michael?
Honey Badgers.
Honey Badger's here. Sweet.
Let's see.
I love Rod says, howdy from Oz.
I just said Rob.
I know, but what he
Oh.
says here.
Elite Savior. Extend. Howdy. Invisible River.
Invisible River. I like it.
Mick is here.
How you doing, Mick? It says
Jared-
-6. Ugh.
Jared White, 37 degrees here. Oh, you just read that
Yeah.
one. Kevin Thiel, what's up? BMW Rider.
BMW Rider.
Okay, I'm going to backtrack some.
You do it.
What did you just talk about?
I don't know. Ask me any kind of questions. So if you have a question, put a Q before your question
Oh,
or
yeah, I
at
forgot.
JCristina. Either which way, it makes it really simple. This way we can kind of
Tell.
clue
I can-
into it
yeah.
a little bit easier.
pop
We try
out.
to read everything, but sometimes we end up with like 100, 200. You know, you end up with a
Yeah.
lot of people, and then it's hard to see everything. So
Backup had said, is that a background keeping us warm? Yes.
yes,
Cozy. It's cozy. Let's see.
I can actually hear it back there.
I know. Eric, there was a turkey pardoning at the White House the other day. Hunter sneaked in with the turkeys and he was pardoned.
That is true. Hunter did get the pardon.
Atomic MT Biker, is Alvin Bragg going after Elon for overvaluing it?
I don't know. You know, I don't know if is it overvalued. I don't know. It's really a hard call. I mean, 350 billion is a big number. They could be pushing it higher just so that, let's say it is more in, let's say it would behoove Elon to put it up for the public to pick up some shares. What I found out was you can pick up shares privately. That it's a secondary offering, basically what's going on. And if you are working for SpaceX and you have shares, you're able to sell them on the private market, that secondary offering. So, but you have to be someone special, and I'm not special, so I can't buy any. If I was special, I would buy some. That's just, you know, it's the way it is. So, but yeah, we can't buy them right now. It's kind of sad. Any questions?
Black Hawk Kalasa, stop saying that. I'm trying to read.
All right, let me
Black
listen. Let me
Hawk
hear. I'm listening.
Kalasa, I can stay on long. I can't stay on long. Got to get up early, but wanted to say thanks for showing me Starlink at JCristina. I got it. Love it. It was Viasat before. The tears are deep on that.
Ooh. You know what? I'm glad you're here, Black Hawk Colossus. Listen, I'm so happy that you listened and you found the videos I put out helpful, and you ended up going with SpaceX Starlink. At the very beginning, I said, listen, if you have Viasat or if you have HughesNet, just get rid of them. I promise you, you will thank me later. I was saying it 40 months ago, and I'm glad a lot of people did it. There's still some holdouts that are still using Viasat and they're still using HughesNet. And I just, unless it's a contractual thing, there is no reason for it at all. Just dump these people. They're already out of business. They don't even know it. They're gone the way of the dinosaur, the dodo bird. So, but listen, thank you so much for being here and for giving us the positive thumbs up there on the help. I'm glad that I was able to help. That's great.
Let's see. I read that one. Eric McMahon.
How you doing, Eric?
Joseph, do you see Starlink ever having a standalone phone service, or will they always partner with a major phone company?
So they partner with the phone companies because they need their spectrum, right? They need their spectrum. Elon could buy his own spectrum, right? I just, he could do it. He's got plenty of money to do it. But I think that he's trying to remain focused. The same reason why we talked about a Tesla phone and a Pi phone, and myself included. If there was a Pi phone today, I would buy 3 of them, right? And take the Apple phones and run them over with the truck. But according to an interview that he did only like a week ago, he said, listen, I'm not doing a phone. Okay, and so all of these YouTube videos that you see with the Tesla phone or the Pi phone, and it's like this guy's voice and he sounds like, I don't know, some commentator from the 80s or something. All that shit is completely fake. All right, it's all fake. Every Tesla phone you see is fake. Any type of phone from Elon, Pi phone, whatever, it's fake. This is not real stuff. Okay, what he said was, I will not make a phone. Can I make a phone? Yes, I can. I will not make a phone unless the major companies stray away from free speech. That's free speech as in speech, but also in the app form. So if these major manufacturers, let's say Google or Samsung or Apple's with their iPhones, if they made it so, let's say X app could not be downloaded anymore, or other apps that are good but they're censoring those apps and not allowing to be downloaded, he said, then I'm going to make a phone, because he's really about the whole free speech thing. I mean, people think that he's not, but he really is. So anyways,
John said that Elon's a clown.
He's a clown. There you go. So I know John always hates Elon, but it's one of those things. He's definitely a polarizing person, right? So you either love him or you hate him. I respect him. I think he's brilliant. I think that the things that he says when he's speaking in interviews is very straight to the point, no beating around the bush, no bullshit. And I really like a no bullshit kind of person. I don't want you to blow smoke up my ass. I don't want that. I would rather you just tell me how it is and then let me decide than have this smoke, right? This fraudulent, portion, this persona. And there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people out there. You watch TV, and then you get this persona. You really don't know who they are, right? So I think with Elon,
I don't know who you are.
You don't know who I am. But with Elon, I think you kind of know who he is. He kind of is what he is. As you see him, is kind of it. When he's on a 2-3 hour interview, he's the same guy as when he's talking to the public. Very much so. But yeah, people hate him and then people love him. I get it.
We're moving along.
Yes, I got kicked 4 times on that one, but
William
it's okay.
said, wait till the super chats, then she'll name everyone. I'm struggling, William. I'm going to...
You'll do it.
Look, I have... What do you call
got?
these?
Ludens?
Yeah. No,
Or
a throat lozenge.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think that's Ludens, right?
Yes. Anyways, yes, we need to vote on getting the bathroom done.
Yes.
James Cochran, how does one get to watch TV on Starlink?
Yeah, so we originally had Dish Network, just like some of you guys have DirecTV, same type of thing. Well, once we got SpaceX Starlink, now you have IP. So IPTV you can use through Hulu. You can get YouTube TV. We actually use YouTube TV. You can get a Fire Stick from Amazon. Give them more money, whatever. But then you just simply use internet to watch your TV. So we have, how many channels do you think we have?
I don't know.
100 more channels than you could even.
I don't even know what we have.
You could hit the scroll button and just hold it down, right? Fall asleep. And then wake up like 2 minutes later and it'll still be scrolling. That's how, it's just hundreds. Yeah. And I don't even know what's there. So we have channels just galore. And it all goes through SpaceX Starlink through IPTV. And we ended up ditching Dish Network. And a lot of people did the same thing with DirecTV. They ditched DirecTV. That's why DirecTV is going out of business. They actually tried merging. Dish Network and DirecTV tried merging. They did. And guess what? It failed. Like, if it really matters, guys, that's all you're going to do is buy yourself some time. You're going out of business. Do you really need to merge? Who cares?
All right, Jared White, 37 degrees here in Utah.
37.
John said in Texas is 40 and wet, probably going to freeze next week.
Ooh.
Kevin Thiel had the 7.3 earthquake here yesterday. It's amazing how little damage it did.
Wow.
No tsunami. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Yes.
Honey Badger's 38 degrees here in northern Arizona right now, and temperature will go down to 20 tonight.
20 is cold.
BMW Rider, you mentioned before that you didn't have T-Mobile yet. Why not?
Yeah, we don't have T-Mobile on the phone as of yet, but I will be getting T-Mobile for the entire family, most likely this coming week, right? I've been doing a lot of like checking and researching because I need a new phone. This is like an iPhone 11. It's just done. But yeah, we're just going to go with T-Mobile and get rid of AT&T. I actually called AT&T and I said, our service is complete shit. And they're like, oh, let's go ahead and research it. And they did.
Good.
And what did we find out? All the towers are down. One tower is down. The other one is down. The other one.
They confirmed everything that we have been talking about, not for 2 months like they said. It's bullshit. It's been down for like 2 years.
Forever. It's like our service is just.
We know exactly when we drive to those sections, everything drops. Phones don't work. Like nothing works. So
yeah,
they're
absolutely
lies.
horrible.
Anyways, Eric McMahon. Joseph, will the waveform antennas help with DTC?
No. The waveform antennas are specifically for the cell towers you have on the ground. I don't believe the DTC goes through the same frequencies, the same connection, let's call it. I do not believe so. Also, those waveform antennas are not omnidirectional, they are directional. So you point them directly at the tower. If it was the right frequency, I suppose you can point them straight up at a satellite, but that's not how they are. So no, you don't. This will pick it up just fine. And right now we'll get 10 megabits, which is kind of crazy, right? Right through a ceiling. I don't even know how they do it.
All right, we have 10 memberships from Shannon.
Shannon! Thank you so much.
So yes, William, I'm going to name them.
Do it.
Bad Bobber.
Chimpu.
Nguyen Dang, Kevin Hoy, Buttercat, Russell D, Tax Guy 99, Brian Muma, Stephanie Ferrante, and George Hill.
Nice.
If you got a super chat from Shannon, please reach out and say thank you.
Yes.
Kicking it off on a Friday night.
You have that free membership because of Shannon. Say thank you. Thank you so much, Shannon.
TGIF.
Really appreciate that.
All right, and let me go back.
All right, you go back.
Okay, so
there's a lot of questions. I'm going to be quiet.
Like,
I'm going to try to answer these quicker because I see there's a lot that we're missing. So go ahead.
Michael Hart, are you kidding me?
I don't want to step on your toes.
Well, you are right now. See? Hold
okay.
on. I have to find my spot because I scrolled. Okay, we did that. Okay. Renee, Jay, have you done testing with the Wi-Fi 7? Seen some, and it seems it will even help if your device only does Wi-Fi 6.
Yes. Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6 Plus, 6E, whatever they want to call it. Also 7. These are just going to simply get you faster speeds. If you have like an AC router, go to an AX, you're going to end up getting faster speeds. It really depends on what you're trying to do. A perfect example is the Aeros 6E that we're currently using. The maximum that thing will push is like 500 megs, 600 megs. We have a gig up and down. On the fiber side, we also have the Starlink, and we have T-Mobile, and we also have AT&T. So we have 4 ISPs currently. We're going to get rid of some, so bear with me. But anyways, yes, if you can get a Wi-Fi 7, grab it. Absolutely. You're going to get a little bit more security. It does give you a little bit more, the number of devices that can be on simultaneously. There is added benefits. So, yeah.
All right. Jared White, have you heard about the drones in New Jersey?
I have not. Tell me about the drones in New Jersey.
Okay. Hey, Dr. Stu, I see you.
Dr. Stu, how are you
James,
doing tonight?
Let's see. Bill Lee, when is the upgrade going to happen?
Which upgrade? What upgrade?
I'm going back on things. So, the simple prepper. Tell me what Starlink DTC Constellation is, please. Shouting out from ATX.
Yeah, so the DTC Constellation, so SpaceX, I'm going to make it fast. SpaceX Starlink has about 6,000 satellites in orbit that are currently working. About 50% of those are version 2 minis and version 1.5s, which have lasers to create this mesh network, okay? That's the beginning. The DTC versions of those satellites are slightly larger than a version 2 mini, but they have eNode Bs built onto it. An eNode B is basically a modem, let's call it, that turns that satellite now into a cell tower in space at 530 kilometers. They're moving these down to about 340 kilometers. That's besides the point. I'm just giving you a little added information. But what there are is, let's say 200, 250 or whatever it is right now in this, let's call it a shell, right? That layer that's currently going around at about 53 degrees inclination, all right? So it's hitting a good swath of the planet. And those 200 and some are the first batch. They're going to be doing a lot more, but that is enough to be able to hit the majority of people on the planet already. But as they get more and they get faster, you're going to end up with different types of service. Right now, the DTC service gives you text if you have T-Mobile before the end of this year. And then in 2025, it moves to phone, where you just be able to pick up the phone and make a phone call, even though you have no cell coverage anywhere. It uses a satellite. And then finally, in 2026, you're going to be able to use video. So,
Okay, so Peter Gosling, how are
Peter.
you? He is a member for 16 months.
Wow,
Sub.
Peter, thank you so much for that.
And
Wow.
he has popped off Friday night with gifting 50 memberships.
Holy shit.
Why?
That's a lot of
I have one of
memberships.
these cough drops.
You
guys are
cannot
killing-
read those 50. Do not read those 50. Wow, that is really nice.
If you got a membership from Shannon or just now from Peter, please reach out and say thank you.
Yes.
Welcome
please
to
do
the
so.
club.
Yes. Free memberships. Wow. So there's a lot of people that just popped up that were kind of sitting in the down low, trying to
Yeah.
be sneaky and not say anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
They wanna be the-
that's fun. This is fun.
Look at that. Look at all these people. My
I love
God.
it. Okay.
Another question. We don't want
David
to fall
Fofi,
behind.
drones on New Jersey, true story. I'm in Morrisontown now, and we saw one last night.
So what is it? What are these drones in
I
New
don't know,
Jersey?
maybe
What the hell are they
I'm
doing?
missing something.
Anyone know about these drones? Let me know. Give me a URL or something. I'll bring it up. We can look at it.
Ricky Joe, PSA, anyone near Green Cove Springs, their Christmas parade is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. PSA.
Yeah. Large drone like a small car. Holy
That's a
shit.
big ass drone.
Are you sure it's not a UFO?
We saw some crazy ass shit when we were going north,
Yeah.
remember? I don't know
Black.
what that was.
Sorry, Black Hawk. Oh, that was for someone else. Sarah, how you doing,
How
Sarah?
you doing, Sarah?
JC and Fabs, great to see you. Hope you are looking forward to Christmas. We are.
Yes.
It's summer over here in New Zealand, so we have barbecues with sausage. Yum.
Wow,
That
see?
sounds fun.
And yummy.
I know. We're excited, and we are enjoying the cold weather, our cold weather. So
Yeah.
it's nice for a change.
Yeah, our cold is not everyone else's cold. Our coldest nights will be probably like in maybe the upper 30s.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
cold.
and that's
Tina
like it.
Sharp, the Star Shield through the military helps inflate the price per share.
It does. Their military contracts will definitely, I even said that in the video, military contracts are massive when it comes to SpaceX, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Bill Lee, phone service is available when?
Before the end of this year, not phone service, but DTC, which is direct to cell, meaning that you can actually text without having any cellular connection or any Wi-Fi or anything if you have T-Mobile in the United States. So hang in for that. Probably happen before the end of this month.
Okay.
Next question.
Rod was
How you doing, Rod?
102 here, then a big storm overnight. Lots of awesome lightning at 4 a.m. Humid as heck today, which is odd for our area in South Australia.
Wow, 102. That's hot. That is hot.
Let's see, John. I wish he will use another phone company. T-Mobile is not the strong here.
Yeah, no, I think he will eventually. I think they just have a contract right now with T-Mobile. But during the hurricanes that we got hit with down here, the FCC granted them permission to, I think it was FCC, FAA, I think it was FCC, granted them permission for them to allow all carriers to use DTC. So we were on AT&T, and we were able to use DTC during the hurricanes, which is really cool, right from Elon Musk's satellites. And it worked. And we were live. I think you were even here, I believe. Remember I texted you during the, right
Sorry,
after the
I don't
hurricane?
know where I've been this year. I don't know
Okay.
what I've done. I barely am here right now.
You're all right.
Frank, I can't even
Frank.
I can't read that. What does this say?
Jarman?
I work within the public safety communication market. I am curious if you have read anything about text to 911 with DTC. It may have no effect on it, but I just don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I am not sure. I have not read anything on 911 with DTC as of right now. I know that whole E911 is a thing, and you have to sign papers and waivers if you want to go VoIP. There's a lot of things that go on. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't. But I'm going to keep my eyes open for it because 911 is a big thing, and DTC is all about emergency service. So
Blackhawk wants to know how oh my God, how does the DTC work?
Yeah, DTC works basically the same way. So your phone, right? Let's say if I have no cell service at all, but I have T-Mobile and DTC is working. What will happen is my phone won't even realize that there's a cell tower that's out near me, and it will just think that the signal that it's getting is just another cell tower. But the thing is the cell tower is at 530 kilometers overhead and not up the street. So that's really it. Nothing else changes. You can use an unmodified phone for it because those satellites do all of the heavy lifting with those eNode Bs built into them. So that's it. The phone doesn't even realize that it's not using a cell tower on Earth, a terrestrial cell tower, and it's using one non-terrestrial in space. So
Okay.
hope that helps. To the point, hopefully. Maybe not. Call me out. Kick me. It's okay.
John Wolf, did you hear they could launch the new SpaceX before next year? FFA has approved it.
Yeah, so that's interesting you said that, John. I was looking over on, matter of fact, let me bring this up here. Let me see if that pops up. Does it pop up? It does. Let me see. Can we do it? Yes, that did work. You see that right there? Let me see. Maybe I can bring it to the other one. This one? Yeah, that, or maybe we'll do that. There we go. So you can see us. This right here is the next. This is the Starship, but this is the super heavy portion, which will be number 5 for IFT number 7. Sorry, this is number 7. So it is on the pad. They're doing testing right now. So technically, yes, they could, before the end of the year, launch another one. I just don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to be able to do the modifications that they want to do. But, we will see. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, it's kind of exciting. I mean, I like it. I would love to see it.
All right. Mark Patat, I'm sorry, I'm butchering it.
Mark P. How about that? Mark P. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Tesla all-time high market cap today.
Yeah, Tesla is exploding, and I think a lot of it has to do with Elon Musk being chummy with the president-elect, Trump. That's just it. The writing's on the wall. There's going to be less regulations. There's going to be, it's just going to be easier on SpaceX. It's going to be easier on Tesla. A lot of this highly biased bullshit that was going on before. I've talked about this before. I'm not going to get into it really in depth, but The FAA, perfect example, or FCC, they have commissioners, and 5 commissioners were Democrat and 2 were Republican. Now going on with the new administration, there'll be 3 Republican and 2 Democrat. So when they do voting, what happens? They always vote on party lines. I think it's nonsense. It should never be this way, but that's the way it is. So a lot of contracts are going to go through, and a lot of things will go through a lot easier, and there won't be any that just dragging in the mud that we've been seeing for years now, literally years. And that's why I think all of Elon Musk's businesses are simply going to go up at this point. So we'll see. That's my take on it. I'm not a financial expert, but
let's see.
she'll tell you that.
A Black Hawk.
Hey, Blackhawk, what's going on here?
I'm still with Cricket, but damn,
Cricket.
I would love DTC keep in contact with interwebs, especially during tornado warnings.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing with DTC, because even if you have a cell tower go down in your location, and we've had that during hurricane times where we don't have power for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, those towers go down too, and now we have no signal at all. So with DTC, you could at least reach out and like call a loved one or text a loved one and say, I am okay. Don't worry about us. We don't have power, but we can still communicate. So, I mean, it's powerful. It is really revolutionary. People don't realize it yet, but they will. They will eventually.
Black Hawk also said, loving Starlink. Didn't believe till I started watching this guy, LOL.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Glad to
Hello.
be of help.
Wilson Lee, hello, brother. What's going on?
How you doing, brother?
Billy Z, I get a lot of buffering, especially with Sling.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, take a look at your pings, take a look at your data. You can go into your app, your SpaceX, if you're using SpaceX Starlink, go into your Starlink app and see if there's outages, see if there's any obstructions. If nothing proves to be like something that you could really put your hand on and say, this is the problem, reboot it. If that doesn't work, factory reboot it, means deleting everything by doing the factory refresh, then reset up your passwords and whatnot. And if that doesn't work, contact SpaceX and they'll send you out a new one. Let Starlink, they will know that there's an issue and they'll send you out a new one. So, but you shouldn't have that buffering and issues going on. It shouldn't be that way.
All right, Tina Sharp, when do you think direct-to-cell will be operational? Did you answer
Now,
this already?
yes,
Yeah.
before the end of this year, if you have
Okay.
T-Mobile.
Hold on, you guys. Johan Weiss.
Johan,
Will my rotary phone work?
that would be awesome. Imagine.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
The Simple Prepper. Thank you for the explanation. I've had T-Mobile since it was voice stream.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, T-Mobile has come a long way. It was complete shites over here. I mean, it's Deutsche Telekom, right? So you're talking about a really good company, but in the U.S., they had a really hard time getting enough towers up there to make an impact. Now, they told me, just to give you an example, they told me that the 4G LTE tower that's near me, they told me about 9 months ago that before the end of this year, it's going to be 5G. We're working on it. I'm like, yeah, you guys are full of shit. Because, you know, these companies, they always say that. AT&T, we'll have fiber to you soon. That was 15 years ago. It never got here.
They lied.
But you know what T-Mobile did? They actually went through with it. The tower now is 5G. And it's before the end of the year, just like they said. So they're doing a lot of upgrading. T-Mobile is definitely stretching their feet at this point. They're really doing a good job. Are they perfect? No. Is there a lot of dead zones? There are. They say that there isn't, but there is. So none of these companies are perfect. But AT&T is God-forsaken, just the worst. Absolutely the worst, in my personal opinion. So.
Okay. On that note,
Yes.
Renee Hale, hot chocolate
Renee?
with bourbon time.
Ooh,
That sounds
bourbon
great.
time.
Peter Gosling, I wish it was cold here at 43 degrees here. I know. Black Hawk, what about me? It was 29 this morning. Oof. William,
Yeah.
DTC, direct to Christina. I like it.
Yes, that's
Tyler Adams, what do you think, or have you heard anything about T-Mobile's 5G event?
I have not heard about a 5G event. Tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. I didn't read anything about that either. So,
Hold on. This thing scrolled like it does.
Love that.
Okay. So I have to switch to T-Mobile then. That's what Blackhawk said.
As of right now, yes. If you want to use DTC, you have to switch to T-Mobile, sadly. But that's how it's going to start. Eventually, there'll be other companies picking it up. But right now, it's not going to happen. They probably sign I'm going to guess they probably sign a contract for 2 or 3 years. It's normally what happens, you know.
Okay, Kevin, JC, my son just told me that T-Mobile just bought US Cellular. Has anyone heard anything about this? Is it true?
I don't know, but I will research it while you give me the next question.
John Bailey, cell over Wi-Fi. Question, same as DTC?
Let me just see this. Hold on one second. You said it was T-Mobile buying, was it US?
US Cellular.
Cellular? Yeah, let me see if there's any news on that at all.
Mike
it says
9.
yes, T-Mobile announced on May 28th that it will acquire nearly all the US Cellular wireless operations for $4.4 billion. Interesting. And on T-Mobile's website proper, let me do this so you guys can see it. Did it come through? It did. Maybe we'll do this one. There we go. So this is their website. There we go. T-Mobile to acquire US Cellular wireless operations and deliver exceptional value, a superior 5G experience, and unparalleled benefits to millions of customers. This is May 28th, 2024. The Un-carrier will give US Cellular and T-Mobile customers more value and better experience and spur growth and competition that offers more choice for wireless consumers. So, yes, it looks like this is old news. So maybe it was in the works and now it went through, but yeah, this is right on their website. So
My chair is old.
you need a new chair?
I need a new.
We'll get you a new chair.
I need a whole new everything.
You get a whole new everything. All right.
New everything.
Go ahead.
Blackhawk.
How you doing, Blackhawk?
Will DTC been an addition to Starlink or T-Mobile services? Just wondering if it's Starlink edition. I'm all in.
There wasn't a question that you asked me before that I didn't answer.
Oh, Mike Nye. Any idea as to when they may use Starship to place the first batch of version 3 sats?
I'm going to say first quarter of 2025. That's my prediction. We'll see.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Super chat.
Shannon. Official purple. Do we have purple hair? I do have purple hair.
You didn't even realize it.
I always forget I'm right there. Shannon, my hair is always purple. It's not even a good hair day. It says official purple hair. Welcome back, Fab Friday. BTC over 100,000.
Thanks a lot,
super
Shannon.
chat. That's awesome. Thank you, Shannon.
Really appreciate that.
Love it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, let's see. Sarah says, Fabs, I spoke to Santa and asked him to get you well before Christmas. He has lots of presents for you and JC to love. Sarah.
Love it. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. We believe.
Always believe.
Yep. William asked where Mo is. I don't know where Mo is.
Yeah, where is Mo? We haven't
Mo's
seen Mo
missing.
for a couple of weeks.
Well, I haven't been here, so.
Yeah, but I don't think he was here last time either, Mo. Where's Mo?
MIA.
What is going on? And Peter and all the rest of these people, what happened?
Know.
Where are they?
Billy Z, Starlink. I'm getting a lot of buffering all times of the day, mostly using Sling. Question?
Yeah, so I don't know what the whole Sling thing is. That's really weird. I would, like I said, reboot the damn thing. If that doesn't work, factory reboot it, factory refresh it, and see if it continues. I would probably, like what I like doing, get a computer, get something else, whatever, and start pinging. Just do a continuous ping, right? See what that ping is. And then go watch your Sling. And then watch your ping at the same time you're watching your Sling.
Watch your Sling, watch your ping. It's like
Watch
a
your
rap
ping
song.
and watch your Sling.
Oh my God.
And if you see buffering on the Sling, but your ping is still going like it should, like really well, let's say 30 ping, 50 ping, whatever, and it's just motoring on with no problem, but it starts buffering, something's wrong with Sling. That's about the best thing I can say, right?
That's
so
it, guys.
hopefully that will help, but definitely do that. Kind of
All right,
troubleshoot
super
it a
chat.
little bit.
83 Jeep, sudo.
Sudo app install my beer. I like it. I was going to do the sudo app install T. Remember we were talking about the T, and I couldn't
I wasn't
remember
here
it.
for that.
And I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a shirt. So yeah.
Joe, the problem is you say you're going to do
I
this
just-
stuff and you don't.
if you
You
look-
know what?
Okay, wait.
We're gonna no. I get the floor now
Okay, you go.
because I'm the one who said I'm gonna start making tees for you, meaning T-shirts. I know I had this whole plan, this whole business plan and everything, and Mr. Busybody and thinks he's like gonna do better than me at like designing shirts, took over the whole project. So I said, fine. And you guys have only seen probably like 2 shirts that
So-
he's like come out with.
So
That's it.
don't believe any of this. This is all 100%. This is 100% bullshit. Okay.
No,
now remember,
your
guys,
bullshit.
I
your
to-
own bullshit
Hold
meter
on.
is going off.
Guys, remember I told you that I was coming up with something for you guys to be able to bond multiple services, multiple ISPs
Bond your head.
with this. Multiple ISPs with this, right? With a Raspberry Pi. Well,
You look like Slim Shady.
look, guys. I did not lie, and it's coming to fruition. Look at this. There's the Raspberry Pi. It's in the enclosure. I am doing it. It is getting there. This is just a big project, and when it's done, I'm really excited about this. I haven't been excited about stuff since I invented the focus pyramid, autofocus lens calibration tool about 15 years ago. I'm excited about this. So hang tight. If you guys have multiple internet connections, I don't care if it's wireless or if it's it doesn't matter what it is, we'll be able to put 2 or 3 connections through this bad boy and bond them together. And
Gonna bond
you will not have to pay for bonding service from anyone. That's like a Pep Link, Speed Fusion or Speedify or any of
So
that.
how long is this gonna take?
I don't know. I'm working on it. So just hang in there, okay?
We're done. We're done.
I had to tell you guys about it because this, to me, it really is big. And
Hold him to it.
I
I have
just-
had my bathroom for 2 years and
that's
2
true.
months.
So I'm thinking. I would like to get
Oh
this
my God!
done.
Look, the fire just went up higher. He's thinking.
I would like to get this done before the end of the year. So I'm
You're not gonna get that
I'm gonna
done
try to
before
do
the
it.
end of the year. It's 3 weeks left.
I'm
we
gonna
have
try
a
to do
bathroom
it.
to work
No.
on it. The holidays
I was
are here.
working on that today, matter of fact. So I'm working on
Look
it.
at you. I can't.
Just stop.
I can't.
Anyways, trust me, I'm really excited about this. And if this damn thing works as I expect it to, you guys are going to love it. All right? Because I'm going to love it. And it's going to work.
I can't.
And you guys aren't going to pay in perpetuity with this rental bullshit.
I'm gonna pay in perpetuity without a bathroom.
God, you have to bust my ass about that damn bathroom.
It's been 2
All right, I'm
years
working in the
and-
bathroom, hands and knees tomorrow.
Yes, at least.
Not at least, I will.
Okay, we'll see. Super chat, Peter Gosling.
Peter.
No, I'm sorry, not super chat. Gift memberships. So if you got 10 gifted memberships
Thanks,
rolling
Peter.
out, thank you, Peter. Oh my
Really
God.
appreciate that, Peter. Oh my God.
Oh wow. Hold on, I've got to see where I left off. Shannon.
Who are these people?
you
Black
mean-
Hawk.
Look, Shannon said, you mean like the bathroom?
Shannon. Not you, too. At 2, Brutus?
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right. Let me see. I got to backtrack because I lost right here.
Thank you, Shannon. Peter, thank you so
Yes,
much.
Yes.
Really appreciate you guys.
John, funny. SpaceX is going to be better, but his car company is going down because Trump likes gas. Woo woo.
Well, but that's a good point. So I know John is very anti Elon.
I love
And I
gas.
love that. And I think that's great.
I know. I love
Because
gas.
I like to hear all sides of it.
I don't.
So
like-
I think
I'm not an electric car person fan. You know that.
so. I like using golf carts, which I call electric cars, when you are going to golf and stay around the house. But if you're going to drive for an extended period of time someplace, I don't like the golf cart as a car because I don't want to have this angst, this worry about where I'm going to plug it in. Because many times you get to a charger at a location and you find that that location's charger is broken, and now you're like, holy shit, I'm down to 10%. Where am I going to go to charge this damn thing? Whereas if you have fuel, you just go to any gas station, fill it up, and keep going. The other problem is if you're in a cold climate, if you have, let's say, 100% charge, you might as well have 70% because cold climates, those lithium batteries don't like cold. They have warming systems and other things, but trust me, they don't like cold. They don't like water. We see them blowing up. There's a lot of issues, right? So yes, I think it's good, but I don't think it's great as of yet. One day it will be, but today it is not. That's my personal opinion. I love Elon Musk. I won't have a Tesla car anytime soon. Maybe eventually. Originally, I wanted to get the Cybertruck. The more I look at the Cybertruck, the more it looks like a trash can. And literally pieces falling off.
Alrighty, I don't like it because I like control of my car. I don't want anyone
That's another thing.
else to have control over my
Drive
car.
by wire, right? You know.
Shannon, another 10 gifted memberships.
Shannon.
If you're getting memberships, please reach out to the people that are giving them to you.
Either Shannon or Peter.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Shannon. Really appreciate it. Who is this? Robbie Stewart.
What?
Joel, Squirrely Blurry. Squirry
know
Blurry.
how many are down there?
Kale. Yeah, it says there's 10.
Yeah, but
there's
there's
Kyle,
been, like,
there's
a
Rabid
whole bunch,
Coyote
yeah.
666. You
There's a
got
whole
Mitch.
bunch before
No, DC. All right, I won't read it anymore.
Okay, thank you. Edgardo Rodriguez, DTC is not needed with Starlink Mini.
Well, so yeah, if you have a Mini and you have a means to charge the Mini, you don't need DTC because then you'll have basically full internet with that Mini if you plug it into like a battery backup into, let's say, a Jackery or an EcoFlow or something like that. Because it does have the barrel jack, you can plug it directly in. You don't need an inverter and lose 10-20% of your juice and all the rest of the shit, right? I get it. But if your power runs out, how much power does your phone need? Next to nothing, right? So if you have DTC at that point, you can still communicate. And within the next, let's say, 3 to 4 months, you're actually going to be able to make a call with no cell tower anywhere, right? With no Wi-Fi, no connection at all. You're basically using your unmodified phone as a sat link, as a sat phone. Like that used to be like $1,200, you know, thousands of dollars for these sat phones way back in the day. So anyways.
All right, really quick. David Dubois, super chat.
How you doing, David? Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the super chat. I love the little guy dancing around.
I know.
Cute.
Hold on. Let me back up.
You do it. Once again, put a Q before your question so it's easier to find, or at JCristina. It just makes it much easier when we're kind of scrolling through everything.
Hold on, I just had it. I lost it.
What did you lose?
Okay. Shit. God,
You're horrible.
This thing.
Absolutely horrible.
Okay, bye. No way. Oh man, I hate when this happens. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, here we go. Tyler Adams 2020. I was talking about, they were saying that they're gonna launch 5G Advanced, but in the year I accidentally hit the send button.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, we have a super chat from Anson Garcia. Thanks for
Wow.
all you do. Love the SL News updates. I love the GNS shirts too. I have some good speed testing of all SL antennas. What is that? G2,
Yep, G2,
G3,
G3s, the
Mini,
minis,
and what is this?
the HP, FFP, and the folks want to compare YouTube channel, and that's his YouTube channel. So you know what? Let's go and take a look. While you have it up there, let me see YouTube, and then let's see the Ask Anson channel. And there you have it. Hold on, let me see. Thank you so much for that super chat. Really do appreciate it. And there it is, the Anson Garcia channel. So go and check him out. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yes, the Gen 2s, the Gen 3s, they are doing really well. We're currently using a Gen 2, but the Gen 3s are doing a little bit better. They are a little bit faster. Let me know what you're seeing. Are you getting faster speeds also? I'm seeing download speeds quicker on the Gen 3, uploads quicker, and as far as the latency, it's slightly better, not by much. I'm also hearing down the grapevine that the Gen 3s and the Minis are doing better in rain. So I would love to hear what your findings are. Down below in the chat. Tell me. I want to hear.
Shannon, you can read that as a super chat.
Oh, God, Shannon. What is this?
No, right here.
Oh, over here. Let me see. Shannon, you're doing it to me tonight. Look at this. If you have a question on how to remodel your bathroom, put a shit emoji in front of your question. Yes. Guys, you know what? The remodel is coming out nice. It's taken me forever, but it is coming out good.
I mean, I'm designed everything. What do you expect? Of
But
course.
I've done everything.
Excuse me. Some of us started the demo in the bathroom. Who took down all the tile in the bathroom?
So, there's a difference between taking a sledgehammer to shit and breaking it or
Excuse
rebuilding
me?
it from scratch.
That's fine, but I took all the tile off the floor and the shower
You
walls.
did.
Okay.
You did. Absolutely.
I took a
I
lot
came
out
into the bathroom and it was a complete gutted
because he didn't start.
freaking mess.
So I helped him start.
And it's like, hey, Joe, now you can rebuild it.
Yeah, now I helped you.
Okay. And that's what I did.
2 years, 2 months. Okay.
And I've been rebuilding after she sledgehammered it.
Yep. So, moving on. Josh Nichols, question, have you heard anything about if they are going to be improving the signal all over Canada as well?
Yes, Canada will be getting better. Right now, it's not going to happen because we're not seeing a lot of pops showing up, right? You don't see any pops. If you don't know what a pop is, it's a point of presence, and many people in Canada are using the pops that are located in the top portion of the U.S., right? So I don't think they have any pops in Canada as of yet. It is something that I'll research. I just want to check it out for myself, but I don't think so. I don't believe so.
Okay.
But that's the problem. We need pops.
Hey, Arnie. Hello from Possum Town, where it
Hey.
is cold as well.
Arnie,
Keep
thank you
warm,
for being
Arnie.
here.
Super cold. John, you guys are great people. Nice looking in your codes.
Thank
Thanks,
you
John.
for being here.
We love chatting with you all the Fridays of the weeks. Let's see. William, I'll call up search and rescue and we can find Mo. I
Yeah.
know.
I know. What's going on? Where's Mo?
People are busy though. It's holiday time. You know, people are traveling. William Vavrick. Oh, I just said that, William. Duh. Carl Senior. Jay, when do you think DTC will get the full spectrum of good download speeds over 100 megabits and cell-to-cell calling? Do you think it will become a bundled service?
I think it's going to be a free service through T-Mobile, especially text only. Maybe once it goes to making phone calls, it won't be. Maybe they need to add like an upcharge of $5 or something, $10. I don't know. And then eventually there'll be video and being able to use it as a data means of communication. When that will happen, we look at 2024 before the end of this year. So within the next 3 weeks, I'm going to say we're going to see T-Mobile using DTC. There's no reason not to. It's already approved, so it'll probably happen. Also, Elon did say, he went public with a post on X saying that, look, our DTC is done. The first batch is done. It's now fully operational. So it's going to happen now. Then in 2025, we're going to see the actual moving from text into voice calling, being able to talk to someone. And then 2026 is when you're going to get the data. Right now, data is between 10 and 14 megabits per second. Will it ever reach 100 megabits per second? I don't know. It's possible. They are moving those satellites from 540 kilometers, 530 kilometers, down to 340 kilometers, 200 kilometers closer to Earth. That's going to make them faster. It's going to make them lower pings, right? They're going to have less latency. So there's a lot of goodness that's going on, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to get those speeds. And it probably has to do with radiation factor. You know, how much can you pump out to be able to make it happen? Now, the download speed, they might be able to do it, but the upload, I don't see it. That's just my opinion. I just got kicked, so I'm stopping right there.
Edgardo Rodriguez in Puerto Rico and all the Caribbean Starlink is sold out.
Really?
Shannon, please don't
I didn't
forget
know
to
that.
give the video a like, share with your friends, and subscribe. Yes, please, and
Share,
thank you.
share. I just found out here, it says that SpaceX has strategically placed ground stations or point of presence, POPs, throughout Canada to support the satellite network. So that's good. That is good to know. I just don't know how many. This is what we're showing, but is it a few or is it a lot? The last time I looked, there was none. So if there's a few now, I think that it's good. So according to 5 different sites that we're going through, it says in Canada, SpaceX operating several point of presence or POPs, which act as central hubs. Blah blah blah. We know all about that. So they need more. The bottom line is the closer you can get to a POP, the faster your speeds. No, the closer to a point of presence or a POP, the lower latency you're going to get. When our Starlink was connected to Georgia, we were getting about 50 to 60 milliseconds. Now that we're connected to Miami, instead of 700 miles, only 70 miles away, our pings are like 20 milliseconds. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can bring up a ping.
All right, while
now.
you do that,
Go ahead.
Michael Hari, Jay, you have been told. Laugh my ass off.
I'm always being told.
Atomic nukes and bees, kick 'em. I've been.
Oh man.
Josh Nichols, have you heard anything about what they are going to about Canada as well as with improving the internet?
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do probably with Canada? With Canada, the only thing they really need to do with Canada is just add POPs, right? The more point of presence. You just think of them as like NOCs or network operation centers or COs, central offices. You know, you could look at them like that. It's basically the backbone of the internet, let's call it. So that's where all of the communication happens. So people don't know how Starlink works. I'll make it really quick. If you do a request from my computer, it goes to the Starlink router, then to the dish. From the dish, it goes up to a satellite. From the satellite, it comes back down to a ground station near me. That ground station fires that request off through fiber optics to the POP. Then the POP goes to the internet and does whatever you need it to do. Let's say you just did a request from Google. It does the request to Google, goes back to the POP sends it back to the ground station sends it back to the satellite, and the satellite beams it back down to you. That's how it works. And that's why you want to be as close to a POP as possible. Was that quick?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. Was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Black Hawk, hoodie overridden. Is that a backstage hacker trick?
Yes.
Yeah. Sarah, Fabs, and JC, are you guys having a Christmas show? Be great to get festive and talk
Wow.
Christmas things. Love you guys so much.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Don't get any ideas.
We won't be doing it, but she just said
No,
so.
Sarah, because you know why? Because we're going to have all of our kids home. And
Yes.
I just want to spend time with my kids and my grandbabies, and I don't want to work. Not that this is work, because this is actually fun. But like I just want
spend
us
time
to
with the family.
yeah,
No, I get it.
uninterrupted time,
Yeah.
you know?
I might break away and come out because
You will not.
that's just
because
how I
if you
am.
if he breaks away, what's going to happen is you guys are going to see him murdered on the
What,
show.
what I might do is
Not alive.
I'm going to go live, but I'll use my phone, right? And I'll go like into the side.
bathroom
Yeah, I'll go
where
in the
it's not
bathroom,
done,
like,
and
hey
then you'll
guys,
really see
I'm
him.
breaking away just to say hello because my wife won't let. Something like that. Can I do that?
You can try.
Okay. I might do it, guys. We'll see. If you see me like vertical,
He can try.
you know what's going on.
But
I'm
you
like
know.
I've sneaked out.
Yeah.
No, but we're gonna have grandbabies. We're gonna have dogs, cats, rats. I don't know. Everything
A
is going
partridge
to
in a
be.
pear tree.
It's gonna be just popping.
It's going to be the National Lampoon's Vacation.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Our tree's going to catch on fire.
Tree will catch on fire. There'll be the squirrel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could happen where we live.
It's possible. Yeah.
Also, we got our tree tonight. We're talking Christmas. And our dog, you know, because our puppy's
He's
still
an
a puppy,
idiot.
he grabbed some of the branches and took off running through the house.
So now he's got
He had pine needles.
sap
like-
and pine needles stuck. I don't know.
Oh my God. So it's starting. So Sarah,
Yes.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Hugh Janice, question: do you think the Super Heavy will land on a drone ship soon?
No, I think the Super Heavy will land where it landed before, on the salad tongs or the chopsticks, or as they call it, the Mechazilla. They landed it the last time. Well, they landed at IFT 5 and it worked. IFT 6 the last time they aborted it and they landed it in the ocean. All right, but that's okay because they learned a lot. I think IFT 7 that's coming up, if it does happen this year, they probably don't have enough time to. They need to add on to the Super Heavy. They need to add on places for it to grip and grab, let's say, when it comes in for that landing from the chopsticks or Mechazilla, those arms. They, in the last IFT 6, they took off the heat shielding in those spots just to make sure that it doesn't affect anything so that they can mount that, let's say, those pins to be able to catch it, okay? So I don't know if they had enough time. If they didn't have enough time and they're going to launch before the end of this year, it's probably going to be another test launch and they will attempt to catch the Super Heavy again. If not, they'll land in the ocean. But as far as the Starship, they won't be catching it, I would say 100% for sure. But going on into 2025, first quarter, I bet you they'll do a double catch. They'll catch the Super Heavy here, and then on the other pad, they'll catch the Starship. That will be unbelievable. That would be amazing. I got 3 kicks, so I'm done.
Shannon Super Chat, I believe we're buying Canada, aren't we?
I think we should buy Canada.
And another Super Chat, Shannon.
Who said that? Something about Canada.
Yeah, Trump said that we're going to hit him with tariffs, so if you want, he told Trudeau you could become the 51st state.
Trudeau, you want to become the 51st state?
Shannon said, if you want to see Joe fire up the Starship, put a banana in the chat. So there's a tons of bananas.
Is there tons of bananas?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me grab
Good
this.
Lord.
Let me see. Are you going to back up?
Hell yeah, I'm going to back up every time. Are you crazy with you? I'm going to put it on you. Are you for real?
Are you ready? Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
All right, here we go, guys.
I don't
Let's
trust
see.
you with that.
Always when I first started up, it's like a big flame
Yes,
this long.
and it's always right in front of my face.
All right, are we ready?
Don't turn it this way.
No, I'm like this. Okay. Stop. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and.
You see?
Jeez.
One day you're going to catch the mics on fire.
That was out.
Every time the first time. No way. Get out of here. See, Shannon?
So anyways, like I was talking about, they need to put pins on this. This is the Starship. They need to put pins over here. So they remove the heat tiles off of this so that they can put the pins. So when it comes in for that landing, the Mechazilla arms can catch it. But I don't think that they're there yet. So anyways.
Okay. I have to backtrack now because.
Why?
Because I had to go to the super chat.
There was a lot of bananas.
Yeah, I know they're down there, but I have to backtrack
Why
to
am
where
I?
I
See,
was.
I am not getting bananas.
Because you have to go all the way down here.
I have to push this button. Look, it doesn't even work.
Okay, well I don't know what to tell
Man,
you.
this
Your
thing.
computer sucks.
Why does it have to be so bad? Why does YouTube?
Okay,
Why is YouTube
Blair
broken?
M.
I'm
Jay,
listening.
do you have an estimate on how long before the bathroom will be complete? No. I thought he was going
That's
to
not
ask
funny.
about Starlink. Planet Earth. Hey, hello, host. Good to see you back, Fab. Nice that you are here. Rod, anyone can break stuff up. Sorry, maybe, just maybe, you got sick of waiting for him to start.
That's probably it.
Tom is here from Pennsylvania.
How you doing, Tom?
Carl Sr., I can confirm that the Gen 3, when it gets overcast and rainy, do much better. I've been experiencing inclement weather for 2 prior weeks last week, and I did power cycle only once.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not too bad. There's the pop out. See, I pulled this chat out again, so hopefully
you?
this actually works this time. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
trying to find where I was.
It literally freezes. Man, guys, I don't know. YouTube makes it so difficult. I don't know. It shouldn't be difficult. The stuff freezes. It breaks sometimes. I don't know. William says 51st governor.
Could you imagine?
Trudeau, imagine. Oh my God.
That's hilarious. Okay, I found where we're at. Okay.
Good.
Kevin said, JC, I almost forgot I received an email from Starlink with an invite to purchase the mini dish mini offer till December.
How much? Is it $449? It is
plus 30 a
$449.
month.
Not bad. 30 per month for service. What the hell is that?
Ricky Joe, did you see the Gators dominate FSU last weekend? 31-11 final score. No, I did not. Sorry guys. John Bailey, call over, what is this?
Call over Wi-Fi, same as DTC, company phone as Verizon. Let me see. May go to mobile mini to avoid loss of cell when the road trip. Yeah. So, yeah. So mini is fine. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you can power it. Yes, you can make phone calls. You can do VoIP, voice over IP, with your mini. It's not a problem. Where DTC comes into play is when there's no cell near you, your mini doesn't work for whatever reason. It's like an emergency. Okay, that's where DTC shines in that type of situation. But yes, if you can get a mini and you can get it powered, and you have 4 100-watt solar panels, and you can charge up your Jackery or your EcoFlow or whatever you have, and you can power the damn thing, you're golden. All right, you're golden.
Sarah said that your New Year's resolution should be to finish the bathroom. Yes, Sarah, yes.
Good.
Black Hawk, no deeds go unpunished. Besides, did you remember other more important things to do?
Yeah, lots of other important things. Many.
Tina Sharp, get a house.
There you go.
83G, already do bonding with Peplink.
Yes.
What is this, B1?
Yep, with the B1.
Without any additional costs with bonding, download 600 megabits.
Yeah. So yeah,
45 to 30.
Peplink, they like their balance 20, their balance 30, their B1s. Some of them do allow you to do the bonding. The bonding is their simplistic bonding. It's pretty much like a bond plus failover or fallback. But if you want to do a little bit more nuanced type of bonding, really packet level, you want to do multi-stream, certain things, you end up having to pay them for what they call speed fusion or fusion speed or whatever the hell it's called. The same thing as using Speedify. Speedify is this standalone program that allows you to do it on one computer, whereas with the Peplinks, you can do it router based, right? So you end up needing to buy that fusion from Peplink to do it. With that unit that I'm building, you'll be able to do what Speedify and what that fusion speed or speed fusion or whatever allows you to do with Peplink through that box. Up to 3 gigabit connections, I believe. So hang in there. Hang in there.
All right. Black Hawk, thank you for the super chat. My version 2 worked fine during a southern Oklahoma storm, like nothing happened.
Sweet. Yes. It's interesting how that happens. For some reason, the rain fade is definitely a thing when it comes to SpaceX Starlink, but some people end up with better connections during the rain than other folk. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I know, like mine, I have a Gen 2 also. I have one of the first Gen 2s. I think we have Gen 2 unit like 2000, 2006 or something like that. Literally the beginning. When I say the beginning, I mean the beginning, 40 months ago, the beginning. And it doesn't like rain. If it's like a drizzle or a light rain, it's fine. It doesn't even, sometimes it'll slow down a little bit. But if it's pouring, that damn thing's off. So, I think they're each different. But with the Gen 3s, if it's pouring, it's not off. It'll slow down, but it's still hanging in there. So what they've done different, maybe it has to do with the power that they're pushing through it, or I really don't know what the answer is there.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Shannon
Says, yeah. So I got that same exact email and decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and now have 3 Starlink dishes. Sweet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the mini yet, but I will figure something out. Yeah, so when you're done with the mini, send it to me, and I will do testing with it.
William said, how big is the mini? And Blair said, do you have the version 1, or which ones do you have, Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon has 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Black Hawk.
Very cool.
I would love to
Yeah,
have...
so the difference in the size,
Why did you do that?
No, because she asked a question, how big the mini? I didn't answer it yet.
Because you did a long pause, so I thought you were done.
I'm not allowed to long pause. I will
have questions to answer.
I will go as fast as possible. So the mini is about the size of a iPad, right? So it's small. It's much smaller than the standard edition. But the mini allows you to power it through DC.
Fix yourself at least.
Allows you to power it through DC instead of
So
AC.
whack.
So you don't need an inverter for it. So you can power it right through a battery, like I said before, an EcoFlow or a Jackery or whatever the hell else. Okay?
Are you done? Joe, I
Okay,
swear.
we won't do it.
Do it on your side.
Okay, I won't do it.
Oh, well, why won't you do it that way?
Because I want it to go this way
Why?
so that you can see it better.
Yeah, uh-huh. Dork.
Give me the next question. Come
No.
on now.
I'm
You're going
good.
so slow.
What?
Pick up the pace.
Anyways, Blackhawk said, I would love to have an EV till I want to drive it like a real car. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't like all that. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I just
Too
don't,
much.
you know what? I want to fill up in 3 minutes. I don't want to fill up in 30 minutes. And that's if there's electric near me, or near the location where I'm going. I don't want to be fearful of not being able to get a charge and constantly worry about on my map, where is the next one? And then when you get there, there's no, the charger is broken or something. So it will eventually get there where every gas station will have an EV charger. But until we're there, I'm going to wait.
Mark Potoknik.
How are you doing, Mark?
Coming. Gasoline range anxiety. Yes.
It's what it is, honestly. You start I start sweating. And then when you're driving, that's all you're doing is you're worrying about your power and you're looking at the battery. Oh shit, it's 49%. Now it's 47. Now it's 39. Oh God, how far away are we? It's now 20.
Yeah.
I'll be freaking out all the time. Start taking edibles or something.
Oh my God. Blackhawk also said, I can't stand how cars look the same nowadays. So true. Just give me a basket with some LED lights and it would look better than most cars nowadays. Agreed.
That's true. Like the old
Agreed.
days, like cars had personality.
Yeah.
Like every car had its own distinct personality. Now it's like,
Blah.
doesn't matter what you have.
Yeah, they all look
You're
the
like, oh
same.
yeah, that looks just
A
like.
cat named Elon. Hey Jay, love the content. Keep up the great
Thank
work.
you so much for that. Really appreciate it.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Kevin, for reminding. And let's see, Hugh Janice. Jay, do you think they're going to land a super heavy on a drone ship anytime soon?
No, we answered that one.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
How did I miss that?
Good question.
I don't know. Joe, any word if DTC will work with T-Mobile MVNOs or will it only work on T-Mobile proper?
Let me see. What is that? T-Mobile what?
Proper?
Oh, on the MIMO, on the NV. Yeah. I think it's going to be just on the DCC. I believe is going to only work on the phone, and that's it. As far as I know, so far. So we'll see what ends up happening, but I think so.
Let's see. John said, Fab was joking about electric cars. I don't trust them either. I have gas. Exactly.
It scares me. I don't know. I get anxiety.
William said the best bathroom in the world. It will be one day before I am
One day.
1,000 years old. John Nichols said, you sound like me and my wife. It is.
See, this is how it happens.
John said, hey kids, we need to put y'all in the corner. This is true.
Guys, listen to this. just the day before yesterday, we had an anniversary.
Oh my God, I forgot that we did have an anniversary. It was just the day before yesterday.
31 years.
Oh my God.
31 years.
With this dude.
With her.
God.
Holy shit,
Heaven
guys.
on earth. My God.
Good God.
Good Lord.
31 years.
I'm fun.
You are fun.
I make fun.
I'm going to blow this off. So I'm going to... No, I won't. I won't.
I'm going to catch you on... I'm going to throw you back in that fire. Jeez. Catch you on fire.
Thank
Put
you.
that right over your head.
I'm going to Michael Jackson your ass with this thing. That's going to happen.
You would. You suck. Actually, you did that to yourself.
That's true.
Okay, let's see. Rod, anyone can break... Oh, we did that one. Sorry.
Want me to answer it again? I will.
No, it's just because this thing goes all over the
I
place.
know.
Blair. Oh, no, we did. See, then it jumped because unless I...
It jumped. It jumped, guys. It jumped.
Okay, John Nichols said, we are becoming a 51st state. I'm in Canada.
We're going to watch. We're going to see it happen.
Yeah. Sarah said, I heard a rumor Santa's bringing you a completed bathroom for Christmas.
Can you imagine inside of a sack? He just throws it down. He goes...
So amazing. Could you imagine if I woke up and the bathroom was done? Holy shit.
Jeez.
John Bailey, call over Wi-Fi, same as DTC. Company phone is Verizon.
Yeah, we read
we
that
did
one.
that one.
Yep.
Sorry. Danny Penn, here in Missouri, my download speeds at night and on the weekend are around 100 and sometimes down to 50 or less. Through the week is almost 300.
Wow. That means you have a lot of congestion where you are. There's a lot of people using service. That's what that means.
Gala Girl is here. She said,
How you doing, Gala Girl?
I am just here working on that video I got to send you.
All right.
We have Pops here in Oz too. Not sure how many, Rod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Zagan 1, the only problem I have in this area is max capacity. Do you get a message or email saying there's capacity to change the plan to a home plan?
I have not seen that, but I do know that people have been getting messages that they have to pay extra because they're in an area that is at its max capacity or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, I don't know, $30 or I don't know, there's a certain amount higher that you have to pay. Also, there are some areas, some states that are currently on a waiting list. So if you tried getting service in those states, it will immediately come up and say, sorry, you're going to be placed on a waiting list. If you want, that's for a home version, right? But if you want a mobile version, we can send that to you. But the home version, we cannot. The home is $120 a month. And the mobile was $165, I believe. So it's a little bit more. But my suggestion, I tell everyone, if you want SpaceX Starlink and you are in a waiting zone, get the mobile, pay the $165 for a few months. That will go away not that long from now. And then just convert over to the home plan. And then you're all good.
All right, I have to find my spot again.
All right, you do you. I'm going to go
thing-
and see if I can find anything here.
There's a whole bunch, but this
Oh.
thing just moved around.
Oh,
So,
popped again.
yeah.
Loving
There's
the
a
YouTube.
super chat.
Super chat.
Shannon, if you think Joe should finish the bathroom before the Raspberry Pi, put a watermelon in the chat.
Ah,
Oh, that's great.
Shannon,
I love
it's just it. Then you're really this Raspberry Pi is going to take a bit.
Oh, that's funny.
Is Mo here? Mo is here.
No, where's Mo?
Mo is here.
Mo's in
How
the
you doing?
house. We were just talking about you. Happy Thanksgiving.
We were just saying, where in the hell is Mo?
I know. That is awesome. Glad you made it. William was asking for you, and Kevin, I think.
Yeah, I'm wondering where Mo is.
Yeah. I don't know where I left off now.
All right,
I'm
good
so
job.
confused.
Let's see. Blair says Starlink released a new DC adapter for the Generation 3 full-size dish. You may need to do a video on that. That's pretty awesome. I wish I had a Gen 3 to be able to do an actual video on that. But yeah, I can do some research on it because that's pretty cool. Because if you have the full size and now you can do DC, you could take that with you and you really don't need a mini. But The side note to that is if you want to take the dish with you, chances are you want a mini anyways because you want it to be backpackable and small. So, but I do like that they have that converter to be able to do DC. You don't want to do an inverter if possible, because if you have a battery and you go from DC to AC, you lose anywhere from 10, 15, 20%. Depends if it's a sine. Anyways, for the most part, you lose power, and just go direct is a better way to go. So that's really pretty cool. I'm going to have to look into that.
I can't find my spot.
Okay, I will keep going. Let's see. Shannon says, bought the PEP Link, works great, but in 2026, after Joe finishes the bathroom, I will get the Raspberry Pi box. I appreciate that, Shannon, because I'm going to get this done before then. You just hold me to it because it's going to happen. I'm excited about this, and I got a bunch of testing to do. Matter of fact, I'm specifically keeping some of these ISPs so that I can push them through this thing to really maximize it, to really just throttle it and make it really difficult on it. So we will see. I'm going to be pushing fiber through it. I'm going to push also all that I can push through Starlink. I'm also going to push all that I can push through T-Mobile. T-Mobile now is 5G near me. So I'm going to see how much I can do with it. So hang tight.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Who says, what's up, 52? Says, thank you, Jay, for all your awesome videos. I find them enjoyable, informative, and entertaining, and value your honest opinions. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I can't tell you how many sponsored videos that I get per month that I don't do because I want to make sure everyone states what you just stated. That you appreciate the videos, but then also you appreciate the honesty. So thank you for that. That really, it's important to me. Thank you so much for that.
William said, Joe looks like a ninja ready to jack you in the back alley with that hoodie. It's Slim Shady.
Wow.
That's good stuff. Tyrone Zales, shout out, said, thanks, Shannon, for this sub. Life and Death.
Shannon, thank you so much for those gifted memberships. 10 people just got gifted memberships from Shannon. If you were one of those 10 people lurking and not actually saying anything, say thank you to Shannon. Say thank you.
Life and Death, $449 previously $599 with the Roam 50G plan for $30 a month, previously $50 a month. Unlimited data still requires the $165 unlimited plan.
Absolutely. Yep. It's just basically what they did is they just lowered the hardware costs from $599 to $449. Hang tight, guys. I predicted this, and if anyone's been with me for a long time, you know, I predicted that SpaceX Starlink, the hardware will eventually become $299 and then $199, probably sit at $199, either stay there or turn into a free hardware type of setup. Just like every other, you get T-Mobile, you get Verizon, you get AT&T, Internet Air, whatever. You get those routers for free. And I think that SpaceX will end up doing that eventually. They are hitting 5 million customers before the end of this year, guys. 5 million. When I started with them, when we got the system 40 months ago, there was 10.
Sounds weird. 40 months.
40 months ago, just over 3 years ago, we were one of 112,000. 112,000. So in this 3 years, they went from 112,000 to 5 million.
Real quick shout out, Peter Gosling. Thank you
Peter,
for gifting 5 memberships. If you got one of those, please shout out to Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
You guys are really getting
you guys
like
are
a
just
Christmas fun.
It's
tonight.
like a free membership Christmas
something special.
Something.
The simple prepper.
Thank
what
you.
DC voltage does a mini require? 12 VDC system?
Yeah, I think it's 12. But then I think that they have I want to say it's a USB-C. You know what? Let me look it up before I misspeak. Let me look. Let me
All
look
right,
that
while
up.
you do that,
yeah.
John Halliburton, hi, what is D to cell service? I know you talked about this already, but we're a little behind. And where is it available for me? Please let us know. Thanks.
The D to cell.
Yeah.
So yes, DTC service or direct to cell service, John, is available to everyone in the United States before the end of this year if you have T-Mobile. If you have AT&T or Verizon or Cricket or whoever, you're not going to get it. Okay, that's just it. That's the contract that Elon signed with T-Mobile. Like, God, it's got to be almost a year ago. It's been a long time. So what I found out is, let me see here. It says the Starlink Mini operates within a power range of 12 to 48 volts DC and consumes approximately 60 watts. It can be directly powered by a 12-volt battery, which is especially useful if you're off-grid, setting up. So basically, the bottom line here is you're going to be able, it'll operate between 12 and 48 volts, and it can directly be powered with a 12-volt battery. That's pretty damn cool. That is cool. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
There you go.
So, boom. Okay. Hold on. Sarah, JC.
How you doing, Sarah?
Has Elon decided not to launch 40,000 satellites? Haven't heard much about it apart from what you have talked about today.
Yeah, so the totality of SpaceX Starlink is 42 or 43,000 satellites. But that's going to take years, right? So right now, I think they're up to 6,000 or 6,500 operational. But they're launching satellites, like sometimes 2, 3, 4 rockets a week, right? So there's a lot. We're going to see probably, okay. We can't take the amount of time, this 3 years, and say, well, in 3 or 4 years, they got 6,000 or 6,500. Now they're going to take another 3 years and they'll have another 60, maybe it'll be 13,000 in another 3 years. We can't look at it that way, and the reason that is the case is because they're going to start using the Starship to launch satellites. Starship is going to hold 100, 150, 200 satellites in this damn thing, okay? So every single one is going to be like 200. Let's just call it 200, whatever it is, 100, 150, 200. Let's call it 200. So instead of 20, they're going to launch 200. You know what I mean? So every Falcon 9 is like 20, 23, 22, whatever. There'll be hundreds or more. So it's going to be like this. So in 3 years, I would say they can probably have well over 20,000 in space.
Okay.
Probably more than that, actually.
All right. Shannon, Super Chat.
Super Chat.
We are giving a little more tonight so you can hire a contractor to finish the bathroom. Joe gonna hate me before the night is over.
Jesus.
I love you, Shannon. Thank you for your efforts.
Shannon just gives me the shit tonight.
Blair said, I think he doesn't want contract or poor quality. I think he wants to know what was done and that it was done the way he wants it to be done. Trick, though. You actually have to do it to get it done, Blair.
Blair, you are 110%
Oh, Lord.
correct. You are so right. Okay, when I look at these, when I work on this bathroom and I see how shit the original construction was, where walls are instead of plumb, they're like slightly off.
Do you hear my violin?
I would love the violin. So when the walls are like this instead of like this, or when I'm putting tile down that are square and I get to the end of the wall and it's like this, and I'm having to compensate for all of this, right? I was telling Fabiola the other day, for me to put one row of tiles down, it took me all day. And the reason being is I was doing all the measurements and calculations down to a millimeter so that when I got to the wall, everything would be straight.
I mean, I get it, but it's never going to get done.
These people don't do that. They just throw this shit down. Everything's crooked. The walls are like this. Stuff is like, I can't do that. I'm anal it makes me nuts.
You should change the channel.
Thank you, Blair. I appreciate you. I love you.
God.
That is such a nice thing to say. And I do appreciate that.
You know, I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to zip this up, and we're done. Good night. We're just done.
What? But I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but like
This channel is about truth.
Oh my Lord.
Truth.
The truth is you just don't work enough on the bathroom.
Okay, that's part of it.
Okay, so it can't get done
But
if you're
it's still,
not.
it's not the whole story.
That-
Blair has got it.
Oh my God, no, Blair just gave you a really good excuse.
No, they get it. They
No.
understand.
No, Shannon understands.
Shannon,
He's too cheap to get a contractor.
Shannon, you're killing me tonight.
I can't. You know what? You're getting kicked and punched, and you're going to be found under this desk.
I'm going to light this.
And I'm
That's
going to
what's gonna
light you
happen.
up. Anyways, William said fabiola is the definition of fun.
She's fun.
William, I am fun. This is the dude over here.
I'm not fun.
You're just, gosh. Okay, Jose Echeverria. Hi, y'all. So you think
How you doing,
Starlink will
Jose?
become a global cell service on their own?
They could. And I've said this for many, many months. I really do think that these telcos, these wireless telcos like AT&T and Verizon and all the rest of them, even T-Mobile, they really need to shake a little bit in their boots. Because if Elon really wanted to, he could buy Spectrum and tell all these companies to go screw. And at that point, things will get nasty really, really quick. I don't know how fast they'll be able to do connections from satellites now at the lower altitude, 200 kilometers closer at 340 kilometers. But if they can get close to that 50 megabits, 100 megabits, I mean, shit, at that point, you don't need these companies anymore. So they're going to go away if he wants them to go away and if he can get that speed up. He doesn't say that now. He says it's only supplemental coverage, but don't believe that shit. Okay, don't believe that. He could make it more than what it is. He just right now chooses not to and just flies under radar. So we'll see what ends up happening. That's my personal opinion. What the hell do I know? These people don't even know that I exist. I've sold thousands of Starlinks for them. They don't even know. They don't even know.
Okay. TD Travels. I have been married so
Travel.
long, I don't even look when I cross a busy street.
I like that. Yeah, you might as well. That's smart. That's
Do you
very
want to
smart.
dig yourself in a bigger
No,
hole?
no. Blair knows. Blair gets. I'm going to defer back to Blair.
Yeah, okay. John said, congratulations, you still sound like kids. Great. Michael Hari, what about cellular capable routers? Would it connect to DTC? I love how we go from bathroom to Starlink to all technology questions.
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, can they do it? Probably they can. I just don't know. Like a MIMO antenna, can it pick up? I don't see why it can't. I really don't know. Because remember, they're using T-Mobile spectrum. So I don't know. I'll do some research on that and get back to you. As of right now, I'm going to say no. But that doesn't mean that is a definitive. Don't hold me to it. What's so damn funny though?
The comments, I love it. I'm here for the comments. This is why I'm here, because you guys crack me up. Kevin Thiel, happy anniversary. Yes, thank you
so much. Really appreciate
31 years.
31 years.
Technically, no, 33 years. Because we were together 2 years before you got married.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Black Hawk, I guess I'm late, but 31 years for an anniversary. Congrats, I only made 14 years, LOL.
That's still a long damn time.
Yeah. Life and death. Question. Still no explanation why FSD made highway speed right angle turns to ram uniquely striped emergency vehicles. The silence is damning. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I wish I had an answer.
I know. Tom Mussington. I've been married to the same woman 49 years.
49 years.
Sometimes I'm not sure I'll get to 50.
Does that mean that you're just walking in front of cars too?
Tyrone, awesome. I read this article. Rogers signs agreement with SpaceX to bring satellite to phone coverage to Canada. Good for us Canadians. Rogers
is one of the 7 that will receive coverage in Canada. Yes. DTC coverage in Canada. That is 100% true.
Oh, shit. Now I lost. See? Now I lost.
There's a whole bunch of kicks. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Shannon super chat for kicks. Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Thank you, Shannon.
Let's see. Wait. Man, I hate when this does this. Man. Okay, wait.
Come on now. I don't even know if this is current.
The bottom ones are very current, but we're still behind. So here, found. Okay.
You found it?
Yep.
All right, good.
Mr. Akpik FDM, been with Starlink since they opened North Slope, Alaska region.
Wow. Very cool. Very cool.
Sorry, guys. I'm just...
Did you lose it?
No, I'm just trying to catch up. Okay, John Halliburton. Will they lower the prices of Starlink for us? I hope Elon needs to buy Facebook and get YouTube because I keep seeing videos about it and it doesn't seem to happen, so I'm confused.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the videos that you see on YouTube, so many of them are fake. And now with this whole AI bullshit, I can't tell you how many videos I've seen, just for example, on the Elon Musk Pi phones or Tesla phones, and it's all bullshit. So, you know, when you're watching the YouTube videos, if you see a YouTube video that doesn't have someone's face on it, it's a faceless thing where it's just a whole bunch of B-roll and some guys talking, chances are it's fake. I mean, not all of them. Don't get me wrong, not all of them. But when you see something like, you know, a Pi phone that is already out that you can buy, it's all bullshit.
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 Oh, no. I hit the wrong button.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, YouTube is having a hard time with this today.
Yeah, they are. We're buffering.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Zagan1, I'm in Australia. I signed up for the Roam plan. It's $195 a month. The home plan is $139 a month. Very good speeds between 75 to 90 in the rain, thunderstorms, and off alignment. Mo, I'll be binge watching your videos this week. Been a busy one for me. I hope you and Fab are doing well. And happy Thanksgiving, Merry Crimbo. Thanks for being here,
Mo.
for making it, Mo, because we're asking where you were before. So
yeah, you were missing.
Appreciate that you're here. Let's see. It was a quiet one after the family got knocked out by the turkey. LOL.
That's what happens.
Yes.
Tryptophan, love it, love it. I like turkey.
Mo said it's a free membership Christmas bonanza. That's
it
great.
It is. My God.
That's what it's been. Peter and Shannon, I love it. Yes, we hope that Peter is recovering and doing better after the surgery. Have you heard from Peter?
So I wrote to Peter.
Madsen?
Yeah, Madsen. I wrote to him 2 weeks ago. I have not heard from him. It like worries me. I don't know. And then every once in a while I'll hear from him. So yeah. I'm going to write to him again and see how he's doing.
All right. Zagan 1 is in Australia. There's companies that sell 12-volt mod kits for the Gen 2 kit.
Yep, you can do it.
Simple prepper. Thank you. I just looked it up. I have a DC UPS I made for my CB base station. I could power it with that.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool.
Once again, 12 volt to 48 volt.
Also, we're going to try and finish up here and catch up. What is this right here? Because I can't.
Let's see. KROLRG. I don't know. It says, is it cold down there? Nice and warm in the shit state of Michigan. 26 Fahrenheit.
That's
tanning
warm?
Weather. Yeah, at 26, you're tanning. At 26, I'm frozen. I am done.
Yeah.
I have like no blood. I'm like, yeah, I'm literally a popsicle at 26.
Let's see. Kevin Thiel, the bathroom contractor fund. Yes, exactly. Zagan 1, this coming year, SpaceX goal is to do a launch every week. They are employing people to get the goal by June.
Yep,
Dang.
they're saying 25 next year. That's this for Starship. I'm excited about this. What I'm really excited about is that up the road here at Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center, they're putting in another star base, let's call it. and they're going to be launching all of their commercials vehicle Starships from there and not Texas. All the tests will be done in Texas, but all of the commercial will be here. So I'll actually be able to go up the road 2.5, 3 hours and see this thing go off instead of having to fly into Texas, which I'm not doing, right?
Okay. TD Travels, I read something about AT&T parenting with AST Space Mobile. Is this currently available for AT&T folks now?
I don't know. Remember, AST Space Mobile is like I feel like it's a meme stock. Just so you get an idea, that's just my personal opinion. AST Space Mobile, a lot of people have been talking about them competing with Starlink's DTC. The problem is those satellites are sitting in GEO, right? I don't think any or few are in LEO. And what I was reading is the milliseconds are like 600 milliseconds compared to like 30. That being said, I don't feel like they are a true competitor. So I don't know.
All right. So now we're catching up.
AST and AT&T, they're a good match. They're a good combo.
These are all jokes on the comments of the bathroom, so get ready for them.
Oh, shit.
It says, John Bean, perfection takes time. Mo with the kicks. William said, that's a wrap. Kevin is, I'm dying. Peter, like sunshine, rise and share. Mo, this channel is about free speech and the truth.
Always.
Planet Earth, the first time a rat crawls out of Fab's shower drain, we'll hear her scream from Florida. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
That shower drain is sealed. The rat would have to be this big.
Yeah. John said he couldn't be a contractor. He won't make any money.
I'd be broke
Yes.
broke ass.
KDOLRG, this is like Married with Children. We got your back, Al. Ricky Joe said, Joe, did you see that weird purple and blue streak pattern in the sky Wednesday morning? It was neat.
I did not see that, actually.
I didn't either. Ty, Joe, give your wife a bathroom already. I would normally not give you the shits over this, but she has been more than patient. Thank you. Dr.
I'll
Stu.
be out. I'll be in there
Dr.
tomorrow.
Stu said, if you don't have it done by March, LOL. Peter.
No, it's going to be done before March.
Peter Gosling, good day and have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you, Peter. You
Thank
too.
you, thank you,
so
Peter.
much
Thank you for
all the
everything. Thank you
memberships
for
and
the
chats.
super chats and the memberships and everything.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The Simple Prepper Spectrum uses Verizon. Thought? Question mark.
Spectrum uses Verizon thoughts. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, like for me, the problem with Verizon, AT&T, and all the rest of them, it really depends on where you're located and what works good, for you. Like AT&T in our location right now, it doesn't matter what spectrum they use. Their towers suck. Our towers are dead. They're not working. They've been fixing them for a month. So, that's always like the thing, which I always ask people, so which carrier do you use? And it really doesn't matter because it's always like, once again, same thing with the spectrum. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I would love to see Elon Musk buy his own spectrum and not use any of theirs. I would just laugh my ass off. I would just be eating that popcorn, just absolutely loving it.
All right, I'm gonna try and go through these. So
Okay,
we can
go fast.
Finish up.
What do you say, Fab? I can.
Rod, it'll be done by Christmas, which Christmas remains to be seen. Yes.
Could be.
Mo World, the bathroom contractor, fun, LOL. Life and death, Fabiola. It would be easier to get George Clooney to a dinner party than to find a competent bathroom contractor. I mean, at this point, you're not wrong. We can't even get an electrician
we can't
out.
get no one to
That's
come.
a whole other issue. We're not even going to get into that.
You can't even get people to come.
The last electrician that we got to do 4 runs.
An estimate.
Yeah, he wanted $5,000. And I said, stop, get out.
$5,000, not even to run new electric.
No, it's just to drop it from.
Yeah, just to piggyback off electric that's already in the attic, to put 4 drops in, $5,000. That's not to run back to the panel and put in a breaker. No, that's literally just a piggyback. They're out of their damn minds.
Hold on. Shannon with a super chat. Shannon, you're killing me. Fab, I can 3D print a bathroom for you faster than yours will get done. I totally.
Shannon, you're pissing me off tonight. No, listen to this. Listen to this.
Oh, God.
I just told Fabiola last night. She said it was a bad idea. I want to get a 3D printer.
Why?
Right?
Wait, why did I say it was a bad idea?
Because it takes too long to print anything. You
Thank
see,
you.
it's all about speed.
Well, hello, we want to get the stuff now
Shannon.
before we're dead.
Should I get a 3D printer? I want to print like
Shannon, he
I would
wants
like
to print the bathroom. You figured it out.
If anyone has a 3D printer, let me
Joe
know
wants
which
to
one.
print my bathroom.
Which one are you currently using? I would like to know.
Just make sure it's fast.
And that prints fast for her.
Oh my God.
I want it to be good. I want the
Oh my
print to
God.
look good, be quality, not break, not be fast.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah, question. JC, for fun, if you were a woman, it would take the same time for you to get ready as it has that damn bathroom. Fun joke. Don't tell me off. Love you both.
True.
Oh my God. The Green Beret Network Task Group, GBNT Group. Do you think SpaceX will establish a Starlink around Mars as part of their baseline infrastructure with repeaters back to Earth?
110%. They will absolutely do that. They will first have a shell, they call them a shell, right? Which will be a line of satellites around the moon. That's where we're going to start, the moon. Probably at about 50-degree inclination, 53-degree inclination, something similar to Earth, right? To get a good swath of the moon. So no matter where on the moon you are, you're going to have full connectivity back to Earth and within the moon, right? So that's where we're going to start. And then they'll end up having another shell like around Mars. And then what I've said is most likely they'll probably put repeaters between Mars and Earth to speed up the signal, but also to keep the signal strong because light degrades at that distance. And I forgot what the speed was. It would literally take, I think it's like about 20 minutes, 18 minutes or something like that to get a message like from Mars to Earth at the speed of light, something like that. It's a long time. So, but yeah, all right.
All right, Jose Echeverria. Do you think with the
Bamboo 3D printer. Thank you, Mo.
What?
Bamboo.
You see, you just randomly.
I just saw it.
Well, why are you looking over there?
I shouldn't look.
Look over there. Jose said, do you think with the new admin and his proximity to Trump's cabinet, FCC will push forward all the things Starlink's ask, like lower orbits, more spectrum, and newer bands?
All yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mr. Akpig, just had my 5th anniversary in October. Well, happy
Congratulations.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
You're going to be there before you know it. William, the bathroom contractors are Mo World, Shannon, and Peter Gosling. Picture it now. I would die. That would be a YouTube original.
We'll have all you guys come in, right? We'll have
Oh my
beers
God.
and pizza, and we'll bang this shit out.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
No, because then he'll be like, it's not perfect.
I do use a level all the time.
Which is great.
I don't just
but
throw
you
this.
You gotta speed it up, babe. It's.
So if you need to hang something on the wall and you want it straight, do you do it or do you ask me to do it?
I mean, I can do it, but if I want like multiple, like more extensive stuff, I hang stuff up. But when I need other stuff, no, don't even go there. Don't even go there. I have. But other like more extensive stuff, yeah, then I get you to do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
But if anything needs to be done and started and torn down
With the sledgehammer?
who's the demo queen?
You're it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I literally see a wall in my kitchen. One day it was there, the next day the wall was gone. There's literally, the wall was gone. There was a hole and there was no tile. It's just cement. I'm like, where did the wall go? I just wanted to get rid of it. Okay.
I asked him to remove it for a long time.
And then the wall went.
Every time I walked by, it would hit my hip. So that was the last time it was going to hit me.
sledgehammered
so
the wall.
I hit it. I took it down.
And then I fix it.
Yep. Well, because you don't do it when I ask.
Super chat.
Super chat. Okay, Shannon said, get it, Bamboo X1C. With any one-head 3D printer, if you're only printing in one color, it's relatively fast. If you're printing multicolor, that is what takes so long because it's constantly reloading the different colors.
Gotcha. So it is
That
the
makes sense.
X1C. All right. I will put it in here so I can look it up. How much do I got to spend on it? A lot? I hope not.
Know. Let's see. Ricky Joe, did you pop Windows back into the lease update yet?
I did not.
Okay.
I wish I did, but I didn't. It's still here. I haven't put it back in. I need to, though. I need to do an update on it. That's a really good point. Very good point.
Let's see. Josh Nichols, I've been married for 21 years. I'm 44 years old, and my wife and I are gamers all the way. That is amazing.
See that? Gamers at 45. I love it.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Love gaming. Gaming is life.
Jose, speaking of bands, my Gen 2 motorized, what band does support Kaku?
Kaku. What the hell is a Kaku?
Hell, I don't know.
Where is
If
it?
you don't know,
Where
I
is
don't
it?
know. Right here.
KU band? KU? Or KA and KU? Okay. Gotcha. It says, speaking in bands and motorized. Yeah. Starlink does use KU and KA band. It does.
The Simple Prepper.
And one other band, too. I forgot what the band is.
The Simple Prepper, GBNT. Could they just use light emission to repeat to Earth Mars, sort of like fiber balance use?
Yeah. So my idea was having multiple Starlink repeaters in between Mars and Earth that would basically receive the signal and then process the signal and send it out again instead of so basically repeating it, but then firing it off with full strength again. So the problem that people don't understand with repeaters it's like shit in, shit out, right? So if you have multiple repeaters in your home, if the one repeater is getting a bad signal to begin with, it's going to repeat out the bad signal, right? You're going to have the slower speed or whatever. So the idea that I was thinking is having repeaters in between Earth and Mars to actually grab the signal and then fire it off again, once again at the speed of light. You'll have that slight latency while it's doing the process, but I think it would speed things up instead of a direct shot of light from Mars to Earth. So because of the dissipation, right? The other problem with, even at a beam, the beam the size of a centimeter, right? A beam of light. By the time that beam of light goes from Mars to Earth, it would literally be the size of kilometers. You follow that? So it no longer will be a beam of light like this. It'll be a massive beam that would have to then be figured out what the hell it all is, right? So you really can't do that. So there needs to be some type of repeaters. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not an engineer. I'm just going by common sense, but common sense isn't common anymore. So I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see.
All right. Can we?
Did we get to the end of the internet?
No, we're still.
Oh.
We're finishing up.
Okay. We're finishing up, guys. 5 more minutes. That's what she said.
No
I
last
don't know.
questions.
All right.
John, why do I always see fake videos on my YouTube feed like I just bought Facebook? I'm confused why Elon doesn't want Facebook and he should just buy YouTube.
The problem is YouTube is too expensive. YouTube is Google, and Google is Alphabet. And this is like $1 trillion company, right? So there would be no way for him to buy YouTube. Could he buy Facebook? Probably. But YouTube or Alphabet, he's not gonna. He can't. That's out of the budget. So that's
Right.
the only thing that you can do that would be better is simply take X to the next level, so it's more like YouTube. And I feel like he's doing that. Because now we're seeing a lot of full-length video. A lot of people are streaming now on X, and that might be something that we might look into doing in the not-so-distant future. Simulcasting what we're doing here, but also on X. We'll see.
All right, so...
Thank you, Shannon, for that recommendation. I just
Yes.
looked it up. That X1 Carbon, I guess they call it, is $1,200. Can I spend $1,200 on this thing?
That's your problem.
And then they have an automatic material system that's $1,449, which is with the multi-filament or multicolor printing.
All right, I'm just scrolling through to see.
All right.
Josh Nichols, I watched a video on YouTube that once JT is out of office, Elon Musk wants to put a Tesla factory in Canada.
It's possible. I mean, he has a Tesla factory in China, but the difference is every Tesla made in China stays in China. China.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Sarah, JC, Tim on the Tool Man has offered to make a new home improvement show to complete the bathroom. That's good. That's
I like
really
it.
good.
I like it.
Let's see. Mo World for $5,000. That's a ripoff. Oh yeah, that goes with the electrician.
Absolutely. Nuts.
Rod, let's all 3D print a part each.
Yeah.
William said legs. He'll print the legs to kick.
You have like little kick legs.
The Simple Prepper, that's why I use EMP Shields RV plugins for house, no electrician needed. Mo said buy the bamboo 3D printer. Low Tech said yes, get a printer.
A lot of people saying bamboo is the way to go. All right. Maybe
John
we can get
Halliburton.
like the $500 one, $600 one maybe. I don't know if I want to jump into the $1,000 hole and not know what the hell I'm going to do with
Dr.
it. I don't
Stu
know.
said the same thing. What year is the bathroom going to be completed? What Christmas?
It's not going to be finished this year, but it will be finished by the beginning of next.
George Ordway, aloha. If you get a 3D printer, make sure you have good ventilation. Years ago, there was a maker couple in New York City who perished from carbon monoxide in their tiny apartment.
You know, I heard about this too, and I was thinking that same thing. So if I was to get a printer, would I print it here in studio or would I print it in like the garage or something? The only thing is in the garage in Florida, it's humid, right? And it's hot. I don't know if that would be a detriment to this bamboo thing. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a great point, though. Absolutely a great point. I nearly died from gas poisoning a few years back.
Yes.
I had a lot of brain damage. I was really bad for quite some time.
Shannon said, thanks for the super chat, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
He said, save up, do not compromise. I did tons of research.
So when you say that, does that mean definitely the X-Carbon or any of the other ones?
Let's see. Planet Earth, repeating satellites would be best in orbit around the sun since the sun giant EME would ruin signals, but a wide orbit would get around the sun. And Tom,
That's right.
You can use the excuse I can print the tile trowels on the 3D printer to get the bathroom done faster.
I don't know. Probably a 3D printed trowel would probably be better than the shit trowels that we get now at the store. All this Chinese junk. The thing is rotted in like 2 days. It gets wet and it's like junk.
Low Tech Greg said $500. You'll have to build it.
Build it?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
And Miguel, greetings from Honduras. Love your videos. Very important
Thank
info.
you.
Also, Starlink user here.
Awesome.
All right, you guys. Hey, Radioactive Texan. Thanks for the great FSF. Gotta run. Fabiola, have some.
Thank you for being here.
Hot tea with rum. I know. See y'all next weekend.
Hot tea with rum
That's
for you.
such a good idea. My throat is just, I don't know if it's the allergies, the last.
If you're sick and you got me sick,
you know what? This is because he makes me work all the time. All the time.
I'm like a what? What am I, like the slave driver?
Yeah, I was laying down on the couch.
I didn't come and get you.
You're such a liar.
Did I? I was
with
out
the
here.
laptop. You're like, hey, are you gonna come out?
Oh, no, I just questioned. I said, "Are you going to? Are you going to come out?" You could have said no.
Oh
and
my
then,
God.
You could have.
Just stay there.
You could have
stay
said
there. Just
You
stay
could have
there.
said no and then not come.
No, because you had
Guys,
asked me this morning.
I did not
You
tell her
texted
that she
me
had
this
to
morning.
come tonight.
You're such a liar. You texted me this morning while I was
Yeah.
working.
I
Well, I
said,
wasn't going to sell
"Do you-"
out on you and leave you hanging.
Well, if you were tired, you could have. I would have been like, okay.
You're a liar. You're such a liar. Liar, liar. Pants on fire. Wait, how's it go?
It didn't blow out that far.
I know. It never does when it's my turn. I'm done.
I'm sorry. What did Shannon say here? Filament used, thank you for the super chat, Shannon. It says, the filament used for 3D print is very sensitive to moisture and heat. See, that's good information. To answer your question, what I'm saying to save up for is the X1C. Don't buy the $500 printer. You will be disappointed. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Mo said it's Mike Tyson and Jake Paul all over again.
What a bullshit fight was that? God.
George Ordway, real quick, always buy extra in the case you need to do a repair in the future.
True,
Yes.
absolutely.
Jay Gudmunder, 21 degrees and freezing rain, no fun. Shannon super chat. Gosh, Shannon.
Shannon.
It's like Christmas. It's Christmas.
Bamboo P1S is
Okay.
okay. Same as the X1C, except the X1C prints carbon. Interesting. All right. I guess
All
it
right, you
depends on
guys.
what I'm going to use it for. Email me. Yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on it and what you're making with those 3D prints. I just have some ideas about like doing some maybe products, some JCristina products. I think it'd be kind of cool. 3D printing some things and sending them out to you guys. You know, something that's affordable, you know. I mean, I don't know. Just have a few ideas. But anyways,
All right, you
we will
guys.
get going. I know it's time.
It is.
Shannon, thank you so much.
If you ask me a couple more questions and I respond by super chat, you will be able to afford your bathroom. Oh my
Shannon,
gosh.
thank you so much.
Thank you very
Peter
much.
and everyone else
Yes.
with those super chats
Yes.
tonight is really, really
Mo,
appreciated.
Jay, Planet Earth, Honey Badgers, Gala Girl, Low Tech Greg. I'm just naming some people off the top of my head. Kevin, George, Dr. Stu, all you
Stu.
guys that you're always here, you know, supporting and hanging out with us in our shenanigans, Joe's shenanigans.
Joe
Him-
Shenanigans, not her, me.
No, I'm fun.
The girl with the sledgehammer, me with the trough. Sledgehammer, trough.
So thank you, and thanks for putting up with me and my not being able to read tonight properly. I don't know.
You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Thank you once again. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for everything. We will see you next week, and maybe we'll give you an update on that bathroom. Once again, I'll be on my hands and knees
you
in
know
the
what?
morning.
Really quick, someone had asked, I think it was William, you should have a Discord so people can chat after the show.
So,
You do have a Discord.
I do have a Discord.
I almost forgot.
So if you guys go to jCristina.com / let's see. Let me see what's the easiest way to go there. All right. So go to jCristina.com, and then at the top you'll see one of the buttons says Community Portal, right? Community Portal. That community portal will take you to the Discord channel. There is probably 1,000 people on there. There's a lot of people. I never talk about it, but yeah, Discord. Maybe I don't have a channel specific to YouTube, but maybe I'll do a Discord like sub channel in there that's for YouTube, where everyone can just kind of like hang out and talk after the fact. So good information. I will look into that. All right. And if I do that, I will advertise it more, and I'll let everyone know about the Discord. So
Yeah, and Joe usually posts pictures and things like that on the community page
Yeah.
on this channel.
community page.
And sometimes I will upload pictures to his Instagram page, so
Right.
you can check that
Exactly.
from time
I
to time.
wish that they allowed me to do short videos for you guys on the community page, but they don't. It's like that's all I can do is like polls and photos, and that's it, which kind of sucks. I just want to sometimes something of interest comes up, and I just want to tell you guys, so I want to put it out there. But in the community page would be the perfect place to put it, right? They need to work on that, right? It would just be really nice to be able to do that. I was thinking also about doing some members-only videos or members-only first releases on videos, so that people get, if you're a member, you'll get that priority access. So there's a couple of things that I'm looking into for the 2025. So any ideas that you guys have? send me the info. I would love to hear all of it. Okay. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of you. We are out of here.
Thank you, Shannon, Peter
thank you.
Gosling,
I'm going to
Mo,
leave this on. So
Kevin.
even though we're going to stop the feed, we're going to leave the stream going for like another 5 minutes. If you guys want to chat up just for another 5, go right ahead. So we'll see you on Monday. Have a wonderful, a blessed weekend, friends, family, everyone. Just chill and
Enjoy the
relax.
season.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Happy holidays, people. We'll see you in a little bit.